Record. Let's make sure I'm showing up. I am. Okay, great. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome to Reset Your Health. Okay. This group has actually been around for quite a while. We started this group, I think, way back in 2020 when people were home and people were needing accountability, and we would run some fun challenges and things like that. And, as time has gone on, we've stepped away from that. But as I'm having conversations with people, now that I'm in my 40s, now that a lot of my friends are in their 40s, or a lot of people I'm talking to online are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and just not feeling good, or just feeling sluggish, or feeling like they can't lose the weight, or feel like nothing they're doing is working, I am reminded once again that the intermittent fasting lifestyle that I have personally practiced for the last 6 years is so beneficial when done over the long term. And I started this intermittent fasting lifestyle 6 years ago. And before I go on, let me introduce myself, because I'm assuming you all know me. I'm Shannon Hoskinson. I live in Topeka, Kansas. I have 3 kids. I have a 16-year-old, a 14-year-old, and 11-year-old. I've been married for almost 18 years to my husband, Ryan. I became very passionate about health and wellness and supplementation and intermittent fasting 6 years ago when I was having a health crisis. Not a lot of people knew about my health crisis. It was hard to talk about. It's hard to talk about something when you don't know what's wrong. So I exist in this space then to share what I've learned over the last 6 years. I've been working on my own personal health journey since after I got married. I was actually at my heaviest weight ever when my husband and I got married, because I'd had like a traumatic emotional year leading up to that and lost weight in an unhealthy way, gained it all back. So getting married, I was at my heaviest weight ever. And so then after we got married, I was determined to start taking care of my health again. So really, for the last almost 18 years, I've been working on my health, but the last 6 years, I discovered intermittent fasting and supplementation. So 6 years ago, I received some really disturbing blood work. I was at my healthiest weight I'd ever been, and just healthy lifestyle, exercising 5 days a week, trying to eat paleo, trying to eat Whole30, cutting out gluten, cutting out dairy, but getting some really disturbing blood work that said I was pre-diabetic. And the only thing they could say is that it was just genetic. It was just genetic, which true, right? I do come from a long line of autoimmune. There's a lot of type 2 in my family. There's type 1. There's all kinds of things, but I felt like I had done all the things correctly to prevent that in my life. So I was very frustrated that that did not work. And I did not want to just take the metformin they were offering me, because I knew that wasn't the solution. And I knew that was going to create more problems. So I started seeing my endocrinologist, and she's the one that taught me about intermittent fasting, because intermittent fasting is a way to help your body process sugar better. Okay, let's just put that in simple terms. It is a way to help your body use up the extra glucose stores, sugar, so it does not store as fat. That is the point of intermittent fasting. And if you have a blood sugar issue, or you're a type 2, or you're pre-diabetic like I was is the key word here, then that is where intermittent fasting can be very beneficial for you as a natural way to lower your blood sugar. But it's not just for blood sugar issues. It's for a whole host of things. Fasting in general is great for your gut. It allows your gut to rest. It limits inflammation in your body. Inflammation impacts so much of your body processes. If you struggle with pain, joint pain of any kind, that is inflammation. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, that is inflammation. Asthma, that is inflammation. Allergic responses, inflammation in your body. It helps with better immunity, because 70% of your immune system is in your gut. And if intermittent fasting helps reset your gut, then that helps boost your immunity. It can also help with weight loss. And what I noticed, 3-4 years ago, is a lot of people were talking about intermittent fasting for weight loss, which is all well and good, but your body desires more than weight loss. Okay. Your body would like to sleep well. It would like to stop being addicted to sugar. It would like to stop drinking alcohol to feel better. It would like to stop taking, whatever over-the-counter sleep med every night just to sleep. It would like to stop popping Advil or Tylenol at all hours of the day just to function. It would also really love for you to stop drinking overpriced sugary coffees, diet soda. It would really love for you to stop doing that. It would love for you to not drink Monsters or Red Bulls or anything like that is synthetic and not good for your body. Okay. Your body would really like you to practice healthier eating styles and habits. And that's what intermittent fasting can help you do, because it teaches you how to use food for fuel, not comfort. Okay, not comfort. So this crash course then is content that my friend Stacy Potter and I put together 3 years ago after I taught her how to intermittent fast. And she said, you know what? I think we should offer this to people. I think we should teach it. And so we are. And the information I have for you is not new. It is the same information I've been teaching on for the last 3 or 4 years, because intermittent fasting as a science isn't new and it's very simple. But intermittent fasting kind of got caught up in the weight loss idea, but it's just so much more than weight loss, because with intermittent fasting you're going to burn fat, and that doesn't mean you lose weight, it means you lose inches. And so the point then of this crash course is to teach you about intermittent fasting and then give you a space to practice it. So leading up to starting the crash course, there will be some prep posts. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to teach you what it is, teach you how to do it, and then give you an opportunity to practice it with us. We think this is so beneficial for your body. And listen, you can't just do it for 2 weeks and decide it doesn't work. I've been doing this for 6 years. Remember how I said I was pre-diabetic? I'm not anymore. I'm not. I have been able to reverse that diagnosis. I just saw my endocrinologist in the spring and she released me and said, you know what, you really don't even need to come see me anymore because your numbers look so good and you've completely reversed your diagnosis without prescription medicine. PS. Okay, so I did intermittent fasting. I've also done some supplementation. If you've been around here for a while, you've heard me talk about that. Do you have to do both? No, but it's wise to, and we'll tell you more about that too. But this course is completely free. This content is free. You're not expected to purchase anything. You don't have to purchase anything. In the past, we've only offered this for our customers. This has only been something I've offered my customers as a thank you for purchasing from me. But I decided that it's just time to open it up to anyone and everyone, because I want everyone to be able to be as healthy as they possibly can. So with that, if you have questions and you're watching on Facebook, you can just drop them in the comments, but slowly but surely posts will start coming up for you, start teaching you about intermittent fasting, how to do it. Every now and then I'll pop in live, I'll give some coaching, I'll give some training on how to do this. And then on the 11th, we're really going to start 2 weeks worth where you can practice this. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, so I need a drink. And we want you to practice it. And don't worry about messing up. Don't make it black or white. Okay, because there's room to not do it perfectly and then jump back on the bandwagon. And some of you might have these preconceived ideas of what intermittent fasting is and think, oh no, I can't go without my coffee in the morning. Okay, then don't go without your coffee in the morning, but you can still practice intermittent fasting and then slowly but surely give up your creamer habit. I promise you can do that. I did. Okay. And so really this is just a free group. You can invite anyone in that you think also wants to learn about the benefits of the intermittent fasting lifestyle and practice it with you. And what you need to remember is this is a lifestyle. You can take it with you anywhere. I have traveled so much in the last 3 or 4 years. I have been on so many just trips and trainings and everything else. And guess what? I can take intermittent fasting with me. It's pretty amazing. I don't have to bring my prepackaged food that's full of additives that are not good for me. I don't have to do calorie restriction. I just take intermittent fasting. I just take this lifestyle with me everywhere I go. So with that, we are so glad you're here. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. You can invite anyone in here that you want. They just need to make sure they say who invited them so we can let them in. We're trying to keep spamming people out of this group. But if you're not on Facebook and you're watching this somewhere else, and want more information, let me know. Happy to send that to you. But for this class purpose, we're doing it in the Facebook group because it's just easier to organize that way. So thanks so much for listening in, and we can't wait to share all of this with you. Talk to you later.